Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. In the last part, we took care of the light in the sky and we shut down the wedge. But now we have to go and, look how tall this thing is. You can't even see all the way up there. But now we have to, head back to town. Now Alpha's got this bright idea that we're going to go ahead and, find a way to get to Lenegis. But we're actually not going to progress the story too much. I know it's episode 100 and I should progress the story, but we're actually going to finish up all of our fishing.
Our first port of call is Ulzebek. Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shionne.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shionne. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shionne.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Do what, Shionne? What are you going to do? You're not going to tell us, are you? Shionne's being very funny. Wonder what's got her troubled. You know,
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think I know something that will help Shionne out. A skit. No, just plain. But there will be a skit.
All right. Something is definitely up with Shionne.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Shionne? Shionne. Wonder what's troubling Shionne. She seems very out of sorts. I don't know. I think Fishy will help her out. By the way, Mahavar's over here. I was trying to see if these people say new things, because we got rid of the wedge in the sky. But it doesn't look like they say anything. Alright, before we go back to Calaglia, I want to point out, I saw this when I was waiting for the last video to transfer over. We have a subquest we can get in Pelagian. So we're going to want to get that, but before we get that, let's go to the penultimate fishing spot in the game. I thought he said as a rascal. So basically, now that we did everything at the wedge, we could go back to the wedge. If for whatever reason you missed some treasure chests or you want to get some items from the monsters there, you could go back to the wedge. I think in my first playthrough, when I was farming for materials, I did have to go back to the wedge. Like, very first playthrough, my platinum playthrough. Or we got this new option. Go to the fishing spot. So this is an interesting area, and
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish.
you can't really see the shadows till they hop out. You don't see any bubbles as far as I know. But let's take a look at what we can catch here. A Vesper sea bass, a Sardonyx grouper, a Garnet sea bream, Blueback tuna, Mahag Saar Barracuda, and a silver Marlin.
Now where might those
We're going to
fish
go in
be?
order. It is my understanding that you cannot catch the silver Marlin until you have caught at least 40 different fish. We have not caught 40 different fish, but we should be very close by the time we finish this. I will still try to catch the silver Marlin, but I don't think you can. First off, let's catch the sea bass.
What do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go
Use
for
the
that one.
marine floater. And we want square X.
Yeah. Reel it in.
Yeah, this is the time to finish up all the fishing. I think I do it a little bit later in my notes.
Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Okay. Next, let's catch the... I just moved past my notes. The Sardonyx grouper. Subsurface Mirage. Square triangle.
Now where might those fish be? Could it be?
Yeah, we are fishing experts at this point.
I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
You tamed a real beast.
Alright, let's catch the Garnet Sea Bream Disarming Lure.
There we go.
And like an idiot, I forgot to check to see what I was supposed to press.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Oh, X triangle. Okay.
Ha! Oh.
This is making you want to go back and play Animal Crossing. You know, with the Switch 2 announced, I'm curious if they're actually going to go ahead and release another Animal Crossing game. I think I saw something about they have another Animal Crossing games in the works.
I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Oh, yeah!
Next, we want the Blueback Tuna, which is the Celestial Whale Lure. And that is Triangle Square.
All right.
It's a big boy. I don't know, I think the fishing is more fun in near replicant gestalt.
That's not a fish I see often.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dahna.
Okay, let's go for the Mahag Saar Barracuda. That is Uber Spinner. And that is XX.
Now where might those fish be? Could it be? This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
Maybe they did fix this. Let's see.
Time to try a different spot.
What is it? Square X, right? Yeah.
Oh boy!
Oh, you can catch this now. Oh, okay. This must have been something they fixed in an update.
I'll let you go this time.
Try it again.
Oh boy, she's a big one.
Yeah, because the guide that I leak in the videos for these says you need to catch 40 fish before you can catch a silver marlin.
I'll let you go this time.
It's not an easy catch. I'm trying to think. Would we have had the Alliance Marine Rod yet?
Where should I cast my line?
I don't know. Let me check my guide that I'm using for that and see if I can find out if we would have had that by now. No, technically speaking, we would not have the Alliance Marine Rod right now.
Where might those fish be?
I'll give it one more shot. If I don't get it, then I'm just going to go ahead and pass on it for now. Because honestly, I can make this super easy and go ahead and catch it with the Alliance Marine Rod. But in order to do that, you got to complete solo training on, I think, the highest difficulty with Kisara.
Everything looks fine with the lure.
And we're just not ready for that
Let's
type
do
of trouble yet.
Dang, this fish is being stubborn.
My recommendation is just watch the prompts on the bottom instead of like pushing whatever way you think it's going. Like I just did there. I was pushing to the left and it moved to the right.
I'll get you next time.
Okay. I'll come back for this. This is probably why it says you got to catch 40 different types of fish.
Looks like it was well worth coming out here to the ocean to fish, judging by your haul.
Yeah, I can't complain with a catch like this. Dinner tonight's going to be a real good one.
Hell yeah!
What do you care? You're always happy as long as you're full.
Not always. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Having a full stomach is close to the maximum amount of happy I can be. But Kisara's cooking is just so amazing. Even you can't deny that.
Well, sorry for not being able to cook as good as her then.
What? That's not what I said at all.
Anyway, what are you planning to do with that fish? Grill it? Turn it into a sashimi? Personally, my vote's for something
We snorted cocaine? What the
Kisara?
hell?
Sorry. Can you, not talk to me? Right now?
Hey, are you all right? Your face is as white as a ghost.
Actually, it's purple, but
It
okay.
might be more accurate to say green.
Purple.
What happened? She was doing okay until just a few seconds ago.
Actually, I think I remember her mentioning at one point that she felt pretty seasick. But we've been out here for a while now. Maybe it doesn't hit her when she's concentrating on something.
I think that means yes?
I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone look so ill before.
Don't worry about dinner right now. You just get some rest, okay?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think you automatically get that skit the very first time you go out there. But it is time to get the rest of the fish. We want to head to Adan Ruins. And while we head to Adan Ruins, let's go ahead and
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Let's see if we have another skit we can pick up. I'm just checking. I'm going to pull up what the fish are. Just so I know what I'm catching it with instead of having to refer to my notes. Let's see here. Oh, I mean, not my notes, but the fishing guide.
I hope everyone isn't pushing themselves too hard.
I'm also going to check to make sure we have all the skits. Oh, all the skits so far. Yes, we definitely want to cook before we get done resting. I was not sure actually what to cook before, and I didn't want to accidentally cook something that I needed to, that would have given me a skit.
This came out just the way I hoped.
So, there we go. Get ourselves a skit here.
After mastering countless recipes and gathering enough ingredients to last a lifetime, I finally cooked my greatest, grandest masterpiece. Mabo Curry! This is a specially made, one-of-a-kind batch. It contains only the best combination of spices, chosen after a lot of trial and error.
Your...
Spices.
I think I'll have some later after everyone else. I'm not that hungry right now.
You sure?
It does smell pretty tasty now that you mention it.
The heat from the spices is intense, but not persistent, so it's easy to go back for seconds.
You're making a good case for your curry, Alphen. What the hell? Serve me up!
Oh, wow. This is actually good.
To be honest, I'm a little scared how my stomach will handle all these spices later. But they really do bring out the flavor.
Indeed. The spiciness has been so finely tuned. Why, I dare say you've made true art, Alphen.
Right? I knew you guys would like it.
Like it? I love it! This is delicious, man!
Law, really? Don't talk with your mouth full.
There's plenty for everyone, so eat as much as you like.
All right, there's no one to talk to. I don't think we can actually
see you
talk
again
to
tomorrow.
anybody until after the next, like, main story progression.
Come on, Rinwell! Up and at 'em!
But I'm still all sleepy.
All right. To the fishing grounds. Ho! I do want to knock out all the fishing in this episode so we can focus on the story for a good portion of the time.
Right?
Let's see. What are we missing? Just the Akfote Arowana.
Now, where might those fish be?
And that's a stick lure. And square triangle is that one.
I've got something.
I actually think the silver marlin is the hardest fish to catch in the game.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Alright, we're done there. Now, let's head to Adan Lake is what we're looking for. But before we go to the Adan Lake, I actually want to take a quick trip. No, let's go to the Adan Lake first. And then after the Adan Lake, I want to go right ahead and take a quick trip back to Talkapon.
We finally made it.
There's something in the water.
Alright, what are we missing here? Muddy Piraruku and Orium Arowana.
Something decent.
Alright, so the
Indeed.
Muddy Piraruku is a
Hungry
charming
bellies are
lure.
counting on this.
Wait, what is it? And X square.
We've got a lively one.
I almost hit R1. Huh. That would have been bad. Not as bad as if it was the boss fish.
I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.
And Orium arowana. This is caught with the Tipo lure, which we actually would get at this point because it's just a matter of having 35 fish. It's a reward you get from the expert fisherman.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
And by the way, the Tipo lure is from, and we need X square for that one. Tipo is from
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed.
Tales of Zillia.
Hungry bellies are counting on this. This one's putting up a real fight.
Thankfully, this guy's not as hard as the silver marlin we were trying to catch on the ship.
This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
Oh my gosh, that's a really rare species.
Alright, now that we caught that, let's get the skit.
Yes! I caught a big one.
Is that even a fish? It's rather enormous for one, is it not?
Of course it is. It's an Orium arowana, a freshwater
Orium?
species that makes its home in these parts.
It's quite the impressive specimen. Why, I don't believe we ever had anything so large for dinner back at the palace.
That's because a fish like this is way too big to put on display at a formal dinner, let alone one for a sitting lord.
You catch a giant fish, and all you can talk about is how you're going to eat it?
What's wrong? You like eating too, don't you, Law? I can guarantee a fish this big is going to make for a good meal.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I am a little excited to dig into it and see how it tastes.
Moments such as this are a good reminder of what I would have missed out on. I'm glad I decided to join you all on this journey. I may have once been a lord, but in truth, my insight into this world was rather limited. And that is, despite the myriad opportunities lordship ostensibly affords.
Wish every Renin was as self-aware as you. Maybe then things wouldn't be so bad.
Indeed. When I say Menancia was beyond lucky to have you as its lord, I really mean it. I'd even say it was miraculous. Now, as for that fish, I'm thinking I'll make some steaks out of it tonight.
Oh, that sounds good! I can't wait!
Miraculous. That's hardly the word I would use to describe myself.
I kind of want to try a fish steak. Anyways, now let's head back to... Talkapon Road. I think I caught all the fish in this area. Ah.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I am going to now consult this list right here. Yep. Yep, there's only 2 here. So let's go talk to the fishing expert.
There's something in the water.
$30 fish. For getting 30 fish, we get the Uber Spinner. I think we have 35 fish. And for catching 35 fish, we get the Tipo Lure. Alright. I think we have almost 10 fish left to catch. Now, we're done at Mahag Saar. Let's go finish up the fish in Shinefall Woods. And we also have to catch the boss fish in Lob 2 Marshlands. Because we didn't have... Because we didn't have Shionne in our party at that time, we didn't get the skit for it.
Are those arms even natural? Do it! Not in your dreams! Here I come! First strike! By the power of this one's mine! Now! Whirlwind Demon's Descent! Flashing
I didn't want to fight these guys, but they wanted to die, so I guess I shall oblige. Yeah, we didn't catch the boss fish with,
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
Since Shionne wasn't in our party at the time, we didn't get the skit, and we gotta fish it up again to get the skit. Just the boss fish.
You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
Nope.
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh, what do you know? I'll go catch us some dinner.
You could have just said you wanted to fish.
Oh, nope, we caught everything here. Never mind. We already caught everything here. So now we're just I think we're done after this. Let's go ahead and head to Lob 2 Marshlands. And let's head over here. Yeah, I think we've caught all the fish we can catch in the game except for the Marlin and the very last fishing hole.
Finally.
I think there's
If
3
only we
fish
could've
in that
flown
area
with
we
the
can
wind to
catch.
Get here faster.
Oh, these stupid effigies are going to be in the way, though, aren't they?
My books are okay.
Maybe we could have... Nah, I don't think we could have... Maybe. Yep, we can. So what is the
You saw it too, right?
boss fish in this? Is it the cobalt trout?
There's a nice breeze here.
I don't know. Let me take a look at my notes. I don't
go for
remember
that
if
one.
it's the cobalt trout or the Lob 2 arowana. So let's go with the cobalt trout first. Rat pig minnow lure. Oh,
Now, where
we
might
did not
those
catch the
fish
Lob 2
be?
tilapia. Oh, let's go catch that then. Lob 2 tilapia is the celestial whale. And it is triangle, triangle for that one.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Yeah. There we go. Well, it's not bad per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
All right, rat big minnow lure now. And cobalt trout is triangle square.
Dang, this fish is being stubborn.
There it is.
Good fishers always keep their cool. This feels like a big one.
Alright, let's try this again. If I fail this time, I'm just going to cut until I get it successfully. Which I should have failed this time. Almost got away from me that time. Because I almost hit L1 instead of R1.
This is quite the catch, if I do say so myself.
That's not a Zoogle, right?
Alright, and we should now get the skit for catching this. There it goes.
What a gorgeous fish you caught. It almost looks a little like a gemstone. It's breathtaking.
It's called a cobalt trout. They're actually tremendously rare. I never thought I'd catch one for myself.
I wonder how it tastes.
What?
Look at how big it is. Its growth must have been pretty unusual. Maybe it absorbed some water astral energy or something.
Mutated fish are known to be pretty cautious by nature. It's possible it turned out this way after years of avoiding human contact.
We're still going to eat it though, aren't we?
Come on, we don't have to eat it, right? I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of other fish we could catch later.
Yeah, I guess.
No way. You should always eat whenever you get the chance. You never know when the enemy will strike next.
That's true.
Shionne. Alright. And y'all, I think that about does it. We have caught all the fish we could catch at this point in the game. And yeah, I think that about does it. So sorry this is a little bit more of a laid-back episode, but well, it was episode 100, so I thought, you know what, let's have some fun. Oh wait, you know what? Since we're here, we should go to Pelagian and grab that subquest. No, you know what? No, we've been recording for 40 minutes. Roughly. I don't know how much is going to be here after I cut out, but yeah, we've been recording for over 40 minutes. But what other final things are we going to take care of before we decide to head over back to Calaglia to get a ship? Do they even know where we're finding a ship to get it to Lenegus? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of Arise. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.